Am I the asshole for refusing to buy my son a cosmetic in a video game for $300? I'm going to go ahead and throw it out almost immediately. I see the not the asshole right beneath it, but just reading the title, I'm going to go ahead and say no. I'm going to go ahead and say no. So my 40, sorry, the way I read that your son was a 40-year-old female, which... So my son, who is 10, likes to play a very popular video game. I've never had any issues with it, as he has not had shown any concerns so far. Yesterday, he asked me if I could buy him something from the game. Normally, I'm not a fan of buying things in video games, but since Christmas is coming up, I was willing to make an exception. I was thinking it would be around $25, maybe $50 at the most, and I could deal with that. But no, it was $300. It was some skin or whatever they call it these days, essentially, to look cool in-game. A 10-year-old? Are there $300 skins in Fortnite? What else could he be playing? My issue is I cannot afford it because I easily could. My issue is that he wants something in a video game, something that is essentially useless for that amount of money. With that much money, I could buy something physical that he could actually use. Amen, brother. I'm telling you. I will never understand cosmetics in video games. Like, I'm already kind of like in a video game, if it's like, if I really play a game a lot, sure. $10 for this skin, like that's really pushing it. But you know what? I play this game a lot. I'll support the devs, right? $300, there's never going to be a period. I think I could pour 5,000 hours into a game and I'd still think a $300 skin would not be worth it. I'd rather just continuously, like, I don't know, once a month, here's $10 for this new skin. $300 for a single skin? I don't know. Just to let everyone know, I main this character. I don't think so. His father is calling me selfish and unreasonable for not buying this, telling me to lighten up because it's Christmas. We fought over this a lot. Forgot to add, I tried to explain to him calmly that with $300 we could buy him so many bigger and better things. He blew up on me, said the same thing to my son, and he seemed to be receptive. He was much more upset than my son was. My son literally could not care less and said it was chill and went back to playing like nothing happened. Now, if he threw a fit over wanting this skin badly, I would understand my husband's frustration, but that's not the case here. It seemed he could care less either way. I told him about his reaction. He's still insisting that we buy this thing. Are we sure Dad didn't tell the kid, like, hey, I want you to tell your mother that I want this because I want this. You are going to say you want this skin, but really I want this skin. So weird. Am I in the wrong for not wanting to spend so much money on the skin in a literal video game? Edit to those comments. As many of you guess, it is from League of Legends. A 10-year-old is playing League of Legends? Poor kid. I'd rather him smoke cigarettes. I would literally rather him smoke cigarettes than play League of Legends as a 10-year-old. I think that's what it's called. I searched it up. It's in fact $250, though my son had showed me a picture and told me it was pretty much $300. His words, not mine. We're an upper middle class family. We both work jobs with around the same income. We are not crazy rich, but live comfortably. We try to be mindful and aware of spending money on non-essential items, though, and I have been trying to teach my son with this value. I think that's an important lesson to teach your son. I think that if your son turns 18 and he's not just jumping the gun on League of Legends skins, I'd say you probably raised a responsible... Because I don't know, man. I just don't know. You know, it's one thing if it's a CSGO skins and he's just out there gambling and potentially building up a bank of skins worth a lot of money, but I can't say that I've ever really been into this whole cosmetic thing. And I didn't even realize, I mean, I guess I should have known. It's been a while since I've really played League of Legends, but I guess I should have kind of known that League of Legends would have skins like that. I'm married to my husband, but I will not be revealing more information about our relationship in the slightest chance he finds this post. I'm sorry if I sounded dismissive of the value video games have. I also played video games when I was a kid, so I 100% understand the enjoyment it can bring to people. I'm willing to spend a bit, perhaps up to $50 just for one time, even if it's for temporary enjoyment, if it makes him happy as a Christmas gift. But I personally think that $300, or now I know it's $250, is a bit much for that. I would be more than happy to spend that amount on money on other games so he could play instead of this one thing for this one game. I'm going to talk to him again and tell him that he can choose between his $250 skin or the other physical things he wants, which are in total $300, and it's his decision in the end. Thank you for those that offer that. I think that's a fine solution right there. It seems people offered that solution, but the idea of being like, hey, I can get you $300 worth of gifts or you can get this one skin, you know? once you kind of lay that out, once you're like, hey, look at these, however many, that's got to be at least 2 PS5 games nowadays. I have a PS5. I can never remember. Are they pricing them at 70 or 80 now? It used to be so simple, right at 50. Oh, I'll tell you what, brother. You can get 6 games. Now it's like, now it's complicated. Yeah, I feel like that's a good solution, And also, there's other things that might not be video game related that are cool, Like something $50 that, I don't know. Some Legos, kid? I don't know. What are kids doing these days? Buying 10-year-old kids are out here buying $300 skins. Not the asshole, but your husband sounds unreasonable. Good luck with that. I'd imagine that the top comments are going to be not the asshole because obviously this is here. So I just want to see the person who's like, do you even love your son? You would buy him that Jinx skin. Not the asshole, but keep in mind, just because you don't see value in something doesn't mean it's useless. I mean, I agree, kind of. If we start splitting hairs, most things that relate to entertainment or beauty are useless. What matters is whether it brings joy to whoever is consuming it. I don't know, man. It's at a certain point, it's like you can play League for free, and you could also play Jinx for free and still enjoy the game. The difference that a skin makes in a game is now the character that you're playing looks a little different. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to assume it's the night of for it and say it's literally not worth buying anything in that game. No skin for $300 in Fortnite, so calm down. Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about that. You're the asshole for making this post. Just reread the damn title and you should already have your answer. Get out of here looking for internet attention. Some people just don't know, man. That's the thing. Y'all just assume. Oh, how I wish your son wasn't so spoiled and could see all these people on the streets while he spends $300 on useless stuff. But he's not really spoiled because he seemed to be chill about not getting it. And it's the dad. It's the dad that's spoiled. There's not, I feel like there's just because because don't get me wrong, right? Like I grew up in poverty, which means my kids are going to be, compared to how I had it, they're going to be a little spoiled. But that's the reason why I fight. So that they don't have to live like these people. I swear some people, they want their kids to suffer as much as they did. I don't want that for my fucking kids. Truth be told, I don't want that. Now, I don't want them to be completely spoiled. I want them to understand the value of like friends, family, and money even. But like we're not doing this this whole like, hey bud, I suffered and so you must suffer. No, I work really fucking hard so you don't have to. Because it sucked as a kid. League of Legends sucked ass. He should play Fortnite. Or sucks ass. Why'd I add ass? I don't even understand. Anyways, not the asshole. Pretty simple and easy.